life of people not only in Niger State but also.
Still a chance for Ian Robin. It's
let him shoot. No problem.
That the government upgrades
his divisionist, the long overstatement on ethnic.
He accused the APC lead. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us, the Gallery TV News at 4. I'm Eleje Chidima. On the news headline, ASU strike. Education reporters protest demand immediate reopening of VASTIS. Terrorism charge Nnamdi Kanu rejects secret trial held to court. Still on the news, apology post from fake account says Chrisland girl's father. NSAS panel issue arrest warrant on Commissioner of Police. On business news, Nigerian has 70% road infrastructure deficit, says Minister. And on sports news, AFCON 2023, Ndidime miss Lyon star clash. On foreign news, US sends artillery to Ukraine to destroy Russian firepower. And on the news in details. ASU strike, education reporter protest demand immediate reopen of VASTIS. Lagos education reporters in Nigeria under the aegis of Education Writers Association of Nigeria (EWAN) yesterday staged a peaceful protest to demand the immediate reopening of public universities in the country, which has been shut down for months due to strike embarked upon by staff unions, especially members of the Academic Staff Union of the University (ASU). The peaceful protest, which took off from the Lagos State Television LT complex in Ikeja, saw the journalists heading for Lagos State House of Assembly complex. Speaking on why the event was organized, the EWAN chairman, Mr. Mojid Alabi, said it was basically to present the association letter to President Muhammadu Buhari through the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu. He added that the association was also calling for the reform of the education sector. Terrorism charge, Nnamdi Kanu rejects secret trial heads to court. The 10th leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IBOP, Nnamdi Kanu, has gone to court to challenge the practice direction of the Federal High Court, which ordered that his trial be done in secret. He asked the court to declare that the provision of Order 3 of the Federal High Court practice direction on trial of terrorism cases 2022 were already the subject of Section 36A4 and B of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999, as amended and consequently inoperative and outrightly ultra-vires. This came as leader of the splinter group in IBOP, Simon Ekpa, has rejected calls to put an end of the Monday sit-at-home order to protest the continued detention of Kanu. Kanu, in the originating summon filed by his lawyer Ifeanyi Jofo, asked the court to declare it invalid, null, void, and of no effect whatsoever. The Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, Justice John Toho, and its Chief Register were listed as defendants in suit, which processes were obtained by journalists yesterday. Justice John Toho had released a new practice direction for the trial of terrorism case before the court. The cases of Nnamdi Kanu, Beredi change operators indicated over sponsorship of terrorism, and Boko Haram suspects are currently before the court. Justice Soho said the new practice direction was in the exercise of his constitutional power as enshrined in Section 254 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended. Under the new agreement, the court said media coverage of proceedings is strictly prohibited. Covering of proceedings under this practice direction is strictly prohibited. The IBOP leader also wants an order of perpetual injunction. Still on the news, apology post from fake account says Chrisland girl's father. The father of 10-year-old female student of Chrisland School, who had been in the news over alleged sexual misconduct with another male student, has said his daughter no longer uses social media. He noted that after the incident, the family withdrew her access to all accounts. Our correspondent have reported that the people deleted her video on her unknown Likey page where she had over 12,400 fans. She was also said to have apologized for her roles in the incident on her TikTok account. However, her father said it has been 2 weeks since she touched the phone or used the internet. He said since the controversial issue started, the family have deleted no fewer than 87 accounts created by imposters. NSAS panels issue arrest warrant on Commissioner of Police. The Independent Investigation Panel on Human Rights Violation by the default SARS and other units of the Nigerian Police Force on Monday issued a warrant of arrest on the Commissioner of Police in charge of legal services at the First Quarter CP, Ochongo. The arrest order is in respect to the alleged enforced disappearance and unlawful arrest and detention of one John Emeka Alozie by the force since June 25th, 2017. This was disclosed in a statement signed by Deputy Director of Public Affairs Fatima Agwaye Mohammed on Tuesday. According to the statement, the CP had been ordered on several occasions to appear before the panel with the case file of the victim Alozie, but he failed to honor the summons despite adjourning the petition 5 times to allow more time for the CP to do the needful. Displeased by the ugly development, the chairman of the panel, Justice Sulaiman Galadima, who issued the arrest warrant on the top police officer, observed the attitude of Ochongo was unbecoming of a lawyer and officer of the police force. On business news, Nigeria has 70% road infrastructure deficit, says Minister. The Minister of Mines and Steel Development, Olamilekan Adebite, has disclosed that Nigeria has about 70% road infrastructure deficit while stressing the need for country to boost local bitumen production. According to the minister, only 50,000 kilometers out of 200,000 kilometers of road networks are paved in the country. The minister disclosed this in Abuja during a press briefing on the concession of the delineated Nigerian bitumen blocks. The minister added that the cost of road construction in the country could ultimately go down with the local production of bitumen, which could also lead to import substitution, local content development, increased value addition to the mining industry, job creation, and more revenue for the government. He said Nigeria currently have 200,000 kilometers of road network with only 6,000 kilometers worth of road paved. This considerable road infrastructure deficit presents an inherent demand for bitumen. On sports news, AFCON 2023 Ndidi Miss Lyon star clash. Super Eagles midfielder Wilfred Ndidi is a major depot for Nigerian 2023 African Cup of Nations opening qualifying game against Sierra Leone, as he will be recovering from a knee injury suffered in UEFA Europa Conference League round of 16-second leg tie against Stade Rennes on March 17th. The midfielder was ruled out for the rest of the season, thereby missing the Eagles quarter 2022 World Cup play off against Ghana in March, as the squad failed to qualify for the Mundial for the first time in 16 years. According to Leicester City manager Brendan Rodgers, Ndidi will not be backed for the Foxes' last game of the season against Southampton on May 22nd. And according to reputable football statistics website Transfer Market, the Nigeria will only return to training, not full fitness, on May 31st. On foreign news, U.S. sent artillery to Ukraine to destroy Russian firepower. The push by the United States to send artillery to Ukraine aims to degrade Russian forces, not only on the immediate battlefield but over the longer term. According to the U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin and military experts, the United States, France, Czech Republic, and other allies are sending scores of long-range howitzers to help Ukraine blunt Russian mountain offensive in the eastern Donbas region. Backed by better air defense attack drones and Western intelligence, the allies hope that Kyiv will be able to